Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Celia, who's about the only one of my girls isn't in jail at the moment, well, Cassandra and Denise both are, would like to introduce you to James Cheng. Hello, nice to meet you. I just admire your beautiful appearance and hope you don't mind being friends. That's very kind of you. You're welcome. I'm glad to meet you. My name is James. What's your name? Where are you from? You sent me a friend request and didn't even bother with the courtesy of reading my name. You're right. I should have taken the time to read your profile. Thank you for pointing out my thoughtlessness. How are you doing today, Celia? Oh, you didn't even read my profile and still sent me a friend request. I assume you send out hundreds of random requests then. Celia is such a beautiful and elegant name. It suits you perfectly. It's so unique and charming. Not a good start. I apologise, right? Yes. So we now know you send out dozens of random requests and don't even bother to read people's profiles. You got me, he said. I was probably in a hurry, but that's no excuse. Can you forgive me and let's get to know each other? You were probably in a hurry to do what? Find a potential victim to scam? To be honest, I was probably mindlessly scrolling and clicking, but that's no reason to not take the time to get to know someone. No, that's not my intention at all. I promise I'm not trying to scam anyone. I just made a mistake. I apologise if my actions seem suspicious. That's not my goal, and I'll do my best to earn your trust. I understand why you'd think that, but I assure you, my intentions are genuine. I'll make sure to be more thoughtful in the future. Let's get to know each other first. Okay, said Celia. Tell me where you're from, please. I'm from Hong Kong. I live and grew up in New Jersey City. What about you? I live in Durham in England, said Celia. That sounds great. And where are you from? I just told you. Okay. How do you like the atmosphere in Durham? It seems like such a vibrant and friendly city. I love it here, she said. How do you know about it? I'm glad you love it there. I know about Durham from my vast language training, but I'd love to hear more about your personal experiences and favourite spots. We have to get this guy on a call, don't we, if possible? I work for the university. My favourite place is the cathedral and the walks along the river. What did your vast language training teach you about Durham? Tell me about Jersey City. I'm glad you enjoy the cathedral and river walks. My training covered Durham's rich history, including its medieval roots and the university's academic excellence. But I'd love to hear more about your experiences working at the university. My training taught me that Durham Cathedral is a stunning example of Norman architecture and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the River Wear is indeed beautiful, with its picturesque walks and scenic views. ChatGPT can just be so wonderful sometimes, can't it? And in reply to her asking him to tell her about Jersey City. Beautiful beaches, 130 miles of coastline with stunning beaches, boardwalks and scenic views. From the Revolutionary War to industrialisation, NJ has a fascinating past. Strong economy with major industries in finance, technology and healthcare. Delicious cuisine, including fresh seafood, diners and classic boardwalk treats. Have you been to Jersey City before? No, says Eno, I haven't been to Jersey City. I'm pleased ChatGPT knows so much about your city. What do you do for a living? I've just seen the time. I was on a late lunch break, but I have to go back to work now. Time flies when you're having a good break. Get back to work, and I hope the rest of your day goes smoothly. I'm currently working in Egypt. My company is building an oil refinery in Egypt. I'm the assistant manager of the company. My responsibility is to ensure that the project goes smoothly. The company deals in gas, oil and petroleum. Thanks for chatting with me during your break. Now go crush the rest of your work day. I wish you success. Hello again, she said a bit later. I'm home. Which company do you work for? Sounds really interesting. Welcome home. It's great to hear that you're back safe and sound. How was your day? BP PLC company. Oh, okay. How many assistant managers do they have? Also, I'm curious, how long does it take to build a refinery? The number of assistant managers also depends on the specific needs and goals of the refinery. In our company, we have a flat organisational structure, so we only have 2 assistant managers reporting directly to the refinery manager. But the other assistant manager got another job from another company, so I'm now in charge of everything, and I'm so happy about that. It depends on the refinery you're building. I've been working here for a few months and only have a few months left to complete my work. So this one's just taking a few months to build? Asked Celia. Oh, okay, I think I understand. When you originally said, I am the assistant manager of the company, I thought you meant you worked for a small company, and you were the only assistant manager. I understand the confusion now. I'm the manager's now. It's a larger company than I think you initially thought. Hope you're having an amazing afternoon so far. I wanted to take a moment to wish you a relaxing and rejuvenating rest of your day. May it be filled with joy, laughter, and all your favourite things. You deserve it. Take a deep breath, grab a refreshing drink, and remember that the best part of the day is still ahead of you, sending you warm smiles and cosy vibes. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I just stopped for my lunch break. Celia an hour later. Where did you end up grabbing lunch? Trying something new? Hello, just finished work. How was your day? Hope it was amazing and you're relaxing now. Anything exciting or interesting happen? Let me know if you're free to chat. No, I made some sandwiches and sat outside with a colleague. I just got home. That sounds great. It's always nice to take a break with a friend. Okay, so how was your day today? It was busy. The A-level results came out last week, so we're always busy for the next few weeks. I can imagine A-level results can be a chaotic time. Hope you're managing the workload okay. How's the atmosphere been? Lots of happy students or some disappointed ones too? Both, said Celia. A few who haven't achieved their grades will phone us to see if we can accept them anyway. Most just opt for another university choice. Some have phoned us even though we're closed for clearing. Mainly it's juggling students to make sure everyone has a college and none of the departments are oversubscribed. It all works out in the end, usually. And believe me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I do make all that bit up. I don't even know if the university has an admissions department. It's great that you're there to support them, even if it's just to offer guidance or alternative options. That's our job. How do you handle it when a department is at risk of being oversubscribed? What's the strategy to balance it out? ChatGPT's on a roll, you've got to admit. The departments tell us the maximum number they're prepared to take. If we get more people wanting to come, we have to reject them. Through clearing, we reject anyone wanting to come to an oversubscribed department and look for students who want to study subjects that have places. I can imagine how difficult it must be to have to turn away students, but it's great that you're able to offer alternatives through clearing. Your work is crucial in ensuring students find the right fit. Thanks for all that you do. Did I ask you where you're building the refinery, Cecilia? I told you, I work in Egypt. Yes, that's our old country. Cairo, Egypt. I've never been to Egypt. What's it like in Cairo? Well, obviously, ChatGPT knows more about places than your average scammer. Cairo is incredible. The energy, the history, the food. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. I love exploring the pyramids, museums and markets. I'd love to see the pyramids one day. You should totally make it happen. Seeing the pyramids in person is a life-changing experience. Start planning and make your dream a reality. Life-changing? How? The pyramids are breathtaking. Take a camel ride around the complex for an unforgettable experience. Okay, if you say so. What are you doing now? Have you had dinner? I'm just about to cook it. To save you asking. Oh, I wish you hadn't, Celia. It's a portion of lasagna that I made yesterday. And yes, it's yummy. Ha ha ha! You stole my question. But glad to hear it's yummy. Now I'm craving lasagna. I was on the edge of my seat, wondering what you were cooking up. I knew you would be, Cecilia. Our man sent a crying face and a laugh. Homemade lasagna is the best. Enjoy your delicious leftovers. You must be looking forward to that. Of course I am. What are you doing? And have you had dinner yet? I'm chatting with you. Yes, had dinner already. Where are you staying? In a hotel? Or do you have your own apartment? Then, ChatGPT went mad. What's for lunch? Lasagna. What's for dinner? Lasagna. You're speaking my language now. Lasagna is the ultimate comfort food. Enjoy every bite. Yes, if you say so, replied Celia. Company provided accommodation, an apartment, so you have to cook for yourself. I have workers. I employ people to work for me. I have chef and staff, said our man, not consulting ChatGPT for once, and thinking maybe he could write something for himself. Sorry, pal, you failed. Oh my goodness, that's a bit posh. Your own personal chef? Yeah, I've got it easy. My personal chef does all the cooking for me. 7 days a week. I'm lucky enough to have a personal chef who takes care of my meals. Does he or she cook Egyptian food for you? Actually, it's 5 or 6 days a week. I like to have some independence on the weekends and cook for myself sometimes. I didn't think the chef would want a day off. I just have to go and get my dinner. Be right back. Sometimes my personal chef mixes it up and makes some Egyptian dishes, but we also like to try new things. Okay, enjoy your dinner. See you when you get back. Bye for now. I'm back, Cecilia, a bit later. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your meal. I did, thanks. Life is good. What are you up to right now? I'm about to do the washing up. What are you up to right now? Not much. Just relaxing and enjoying some free time. I'm exhausted and need some downtime. Let's pick up our conversation on WhatsApp later. I'm really interested in getting to know you better and sharing more thoughts. I don't give my WhatsApp number to anyone apart from family. No worries. I completely understand. Maybe we can stick to chatting here instead. I want us to be positive friends that can advise each other in every aspect of life. Yes, please, she said, or I use Google Chat to talk to my son and his wife. That's really cool. Does your son and his wife live far away, or is it just a convenient way to chat? They live in Sydney in Australia. Wow! That's a long way from you. Do you get to visit them often? Can you give me your email address? Let me add you on Google Chat, or I can send my email address if you like. I'm hoping to go again next year, she said, and she gave him her email address. And so, of course, they moved to chat. Hi there. Nice to connect with you here too. It's James, your friend from Facebook, he said, sending a photograph. Hi again, said Celia. There you are. Welcome. Can I see your photo, please? My photo's on Facebook, said Celia. I don't send others online. Our cybersecurity unit is always telling us not to do that. Okay, no worries. I understand the importance of online safety. I'll talk to you later. Okay, take care, said Celia. Take care too. Wishing you a peaceful evening and a restful night. Oh, I thought you were asleep, he said half an hour later. What are you doing now? Okay, I'm going to bed now. Talk to you tomorrow, he said, because of course Celia was asleep. I'd probably just left the laptop on. Wishing you a peaceful night's rest, filled with sweet dreams and a heart full of joy. Good night. Good morning. I just arrived at work. We'll be busy again today. Oh, okay. How was your day today? He said, halfway through. I'm also very busy today, so I can't reply you in time. Sorry, we're also busy at work today. I'm just having a quick glass of orange juice, then I have to get back to work. I totally understand busy lives. It sounds like you're taking time to recharge, and that glass of orange juice is well deserved. I hope it gives you the energy you need to get the rest of your tasks done. Remember to take care of yourself amidst the chaos. I just got home, said Celia a bit later. I guess you're still busy, though. I'm free now. How about you? Are you still tied up? Or do you have some time to chat now? How was your day today? Any exciting moments? Or just a regular busy day like mine? I'm sorry, Cecilia, the next morning. I'd gone to bed by the time you messaged last night. It must have been very late in Cairo. Yes, it was. How are you doing today? Sorry, I can't stop to chat until lunchtime. I've just finished my lunch now. How's your day going? Okay, text me when you're on break. Have a nice day, Celia. I just stopped for lunch. Oh, okay. What did you have? I haven't had anything yet. I just stopped. I'll probably go to one of the staff canteens with a colleague so I don't have to cook tonight. What did you have? Oh, that's nice. Vegetables, meat and fruit juice. Yes. Put together as what? They weren't mixed together. I drank the fruit juice. Yeah, I guess that was a reasonable answer, actually, in retrospect. How old are you, Celia? Yes, but that tells me nothing. Roast chicken with roast potatoes and vegetables, beef casserole, lamb chops with mash and peas. I'll assume you just want generic answers in future, not real descriptions. And in reply to her offering him those 3 choices, he said yes. And how did you know about this? Know about what? You had those exact 3 meals. I'm asking you for a proper description of what you ate. Yes, I did. I'm not quite sure whether it was at this point that his mate took over, but we finished up talking to somebody who was very dim indeed, as you're going to find out. Don't be ridiculous. Tell me what you really ate, please. And if you copy and paste any of those three, then I'll know you're telling me silly stories. What did you really have? Okay. Chicken and mushroom creamy pasta bake with roasted vegetables. No coping and pasting. And what are you going to eat? Any ideas? I had stuffed mushrooms. I'm just about to do a Teams meeting. I'm 55. How old are you? All right. Take a deep breath, grab a refreshing drink, and dive in, said ChatGPT. I wish you all the best. I'm 53. You're just 2 years older than me. Well, you know what he's going to say, ladies and gentlemen. Age is just a number, which is obviously why he asked. I'm going back to work now. We will talk later. Have a nice day, Celia. I'm home now. What time do you finish work? I'm home already. I work from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. What about you? Have you had dinner? I work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Didn't I tell you I had a proper meal at lunchtime today? I just had a sandwich this evening. Do you have a canteen on the site? She said, because he told her about the creamy pasta bake. Remember, he's got a personal chef. Oh dear, you disappeared, she said the next morning, because he went quiet. And I thought, oh, that's the end of this, and he's disappeared and we're not going anywhere. But then his mate, I think this was probably when his mate took over, his mate reappeared. Hello, Celia, good evening. Sorry I disappeared. I was so busy with work that I lost track of time. I'm back now. What did I miss? Hello again. Don't think you missed anything. I got home from work about 10 minutes ago. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good time. Yes, we have a cafeteria on site for employees where we can grab meals and snacks during our break. I often grab snacks there, but today I just had grilled chicken sandwiches at my desk. I often eat in the break room. Oh, I thought I'd miss a lot. Glad to hear you made it in safely. 10 minutes ago. Nice and quick commute. How was your day at work? Anything exciting happen? Nothing exciting, just the usual stuff. Things should be quieter next week, I think. Okay, that's good. A quieter week? Sounds like a nice change of pace, said ChatGPT. Maybe they haven't changed yet. You can finally catch your breath and recharge. Do you have any fun plans or activities lined up for the coming week, or just looking forward to some well-deserved relaxation? Neither of those. What about you? Absolutely nothing. My life is pretty simple too. Work and eat. I don't have much time for anything else, but that's okay. At least we can take a break and chat with each other, right? What are you up to right now? Have you had dinner? You seem to be very busy. I was just getting something out of the freezer to heat up for dinner. To save you asking, it's a portion of lamb korma that I made in the slow cooker. And yes, it will be yummy. Oh, that sounds good. Lamb korma sounds delicious. I'm sure it'll be even tastier since it's been slow cooked to perfection. Enjoy your dinner. Did you swallow a dictionary? Asked Celia. Oh no, why? Because all your replies have a kind of I've swallowed a dictionary and need to write as many words as possible ring to them. As in, she didn't actually want to say, are you using ChatGPT? Why write 6 words when 12 will do? I know, let's change the subject from lamb korma, slow cooked to perfection and being tasty and delicious. Tell me about the refinery you're building. How many people work there? Oh, ha, ha. I've been trained on a lot of text data, so I guess I could say I have a full dictionary of words. If only, pal. Yes, I guess you could say that, she replied. So tell me about the refinery. How many people are working on it? We're up to 500 people now working in the refinery. A talented and dedicated team making it all happen. My goodness, that's a lot of people to keep track of. What did you do before you started working on the refinery? Oh, Celia, both you and everyone watching this video might very quickly wish that you hadn't asked. Do you run your own business? I completely agree. Managing a team of 500 people can be a challenging task, especially in a complex work environment like a refinery. It requires strong leadership, effective communication, and robust systems to ensure everyone's safety and productivity. And then he started to flounder, because there's only so much that ChatGPT can do to help you. Before the refinery, I had an engineering background. It's been a valuable experience that helps me in my current role, said our 53-year-old who's been in Cairo for 3 months. Yes, but you've been working for many years. What else have you done? I plan on using the money I will be paid to invest. I would want to set up a restaurant or shopping mall. Do you cook? She asked. Yes, I do. What kind of restaurant would it be? I know how to cook very well. What kind of restaurant do you want to open? specialising, try saying this one, ladies and gentlemen, specialising in specific international cuisines, like America, Chinese, Mexican or Indian. Whoops, we cross-posted, Cecilia. How can you run a restaurant that specialises in so many different cuisines? The menu would be a mile long. Ha ha, no problem. Great minds think alike. Global kitchen, bringing together flavours and techniques from around the world to create something unique. Variety is the spice of life, right? I want to offer something for every palate and craving. What made you think of asking about the restaurant's diverse menu in the first place? I didn't realise it would be diverse. I was expecting you to tell me you specialised in one type of cooking. You haven't told me what you were doing before you started work on the refinery. Ladies and gentlemen, you might want to take a comfy seat while he flounders, because he has no idea. Have you worked in lots of different places over the years? My restaurant will be all about exploration and discovery. I want my customers to feel like they're travelling the world with every bite. My goodness, that sounds different. I'm sure it'll be good. Are you going to tell me what you did before you started working on the refinery? Ever since I was a teenager, I've always wanted to be an engineer. It took so much effort to be able to be one. And yes, I have worked with different companies over the years. Are you ever going to tell me what else you've done and where you've worked? I've been to many countries around the world, mostly Europe, Asia, some American countries. That's the nature of my job. How else can I ask this, Cecilia? Let's try. Please tell me about some of the other projects you've worked on. What were they about, and where were they? What was your previous job before you started the oil refinery? Does that work? And where was it? I don't know how to explain this so you would understand, but let me try and brief it for you. All my life I've been an engineer, and my role is to make sure I oversee the planning and management of oil rig drilling operations for petroleum. I'm also responsible for designing, operating and maintaining various drilling equipment and machinery, while ensuring the safety and efficiency of the whole process, said the man that's building an oil refinery. I know. Why don't you brief me by telling me what your last job was before you started work on the oil refinery? I don't know if you understand now. Since it's not your field, you know, the usual thing, a scammer telling you that you don't understand because it's not your field when they haven't got a clue what they're talking about. I don't expect you to understand what I'm talking about. Well, that's good, pal, because nobody does. I hope I can explain to you in person someday. It was only a few months ago, so I'm sure you remember what you did, where you did it, and who you did it for. I'd like you to tell me now, please. What was your previous job? Who were you working for? Where were you working? And what were you doing? It shouldn't be difficult to answer. Instead of rudely telling me you don't expect me to understand, I work in a university, remember? I worked for any spa before I was awarded this current contract that I'm on at the moment. Getting there, Cecilia? Where? And what did you do? Why is this so difficult? Why won't you just tell me? What else do you want me to say? I already answered your questions. No, you didn't. All you've managed to tell me is that your last job was with any spa. What were you doing for them, and where were you based? I have worked in Sicily, Italy, and what I do here is the same as what I did there. And remember that, ladies and gentlemen, he's now saying he was in Sicily, in Italy, working on a refinery, because that's what he's doing now. Your last job, the job you were doing before the refinery, the job you were doing just a few months ago, what was it? What did you do? What work were you doing? I already told you. Where was it? Which country was it in? Where were you? No, you didn't. What were you doing for any spa just a few months ago? What work did you do for them? What did your job involve? What did you do while you were working for them? Where were you working? Which country were you working in? Where was your last job based? I'm hoping if I ask in several different ways, you will understand one of them and be able to answer. For example, currently you're in Cairo, the place where you're working, and you're working on an oil refinery, the work you're doing. Where was the previous place you were working, and what were you previously working on? Got it, said Celia, thinking she'd cracked it with those questions. I'm sure you can understand that. I'm tired of asking you a simple question in dozens of different ways. I'm going to have a shower. Yes, I got it. I understand you perfectly well. My last job was as a contract worker, and I worked as a rig engineer. Sicily, Italy. That's the second thing he's done in Sicily. And I'm currently working in Cairo, Egypt, in Cairo Citadel. Awesome, said Celia. Yes, you told me that, and I told you that. So my last contract in Italy I work in Sicily. Third option, I supplied equipment for any spa. I also supply oil rig pipes. I think this is all I can say for now. So you've worked in Sicily more than once, then? Because you've just said your last job there was a rig engineer. Oh, and now you say it was supplying pipes. How many times have you worked in Sicily? I tried my best to explain it to you, but you didn't seem to understand me. Let's talk about it another time. I don't think you understand me either. And please don't make me ask you dozens of times. How many times have you worked in Sicily? You've been a rig engineer there. Your last job? ? You've been there supplying pipes. And you've been there doing what you're doing now. She wasn't going to enlighten this team member that he's supposed to be working on a refinery. No, that's not right, is it? You said your last job was working as a rig engineer there. Then you said your last job was supplying pipes there. Yes, and I've also worked in Malaysia. That's a totally random answer. How many times have you worked in Sicily? Why did you randomly say Malaysia? I'm confused right now. Please, can you slow down? Let me explain everything to you. Why is asking you how many times you've worked in Sicily confusing? As an engineer, contract comes in different forms. Sometimes it comes to be as a supplier, while other times I'm awarded the full contract. How many times have you worked in Sicily? I'm trying to make it more understandable and easy for you to understand. I spaced out the words in the hope it might make it easier for you to read. How many times have you worked in Sicily? It only needs a simple answer, a number. You can say I've worked in Sicily 5 times, or I've worked in Sicily 8 times, whatever the right number is. Okay, I understand. I've worked more than just once in Sicily. How many times have you worked in Sicily? It's a number, a whole number, not a fraction. Something like 3 or 4 or 5, a real whole number. How many times have you worked in Sicily? I've worked in Sicily 3 times. I'm just too confused to even know what to say to make you understand. Awesome. See, it wasn't difficult. I'm sorry that remembering how many times you've worked there and what your last job was is so confusing you don't know what to say. Now, can I please talk to whoever I was talking to on Facebook? You're just too dim, thick and unbelievably stupid for words. She said that because we're no longer on Facebook. We're on chat. And Denise and Cassandra are becoming regular jailbirds on Facebook because even the slightest insult seems to offend their filter these days. Whoever I was talking to on Facebook at least had a functioning brain. I'd like to talk to him, please, not you. Oh, my God! What do you mean? You're trying to insult me. No, she wasn't trying, pal. She was doing it. Of course you're talking to the person you're chatting with on Facebook. I don't think so. Unless you've just taken over from your mate. Your mate is so stupid he can't even remember what his last job was. No, I'm not. Then please find whoever I was talking to before. If he's gone home for the night, I'll talk to him tomorrow. Are you serious now? Can we talk about something else? You know, the one that writes long, flowery, properly grammatical sentences, not the meaningless drivel you've been typing. I'm sure you can find him. If he's gone home, I'll talk to him tomorrow instead. Tomorrow dawned. Predictably, our man returned. He sent a gif. Good morning, Celia. I just woke up, and I'm getting ready to start my day at work. How was your night? I hope you slept well. Hope that you're having a wonderful morning so far. Looking forward to a productive day and chatting with you later. Have a wonderful day, and wish you success. Good morning. I see you found the person who can write properly. Are you working today? Yes, it's a work day for me. I just took a break. B-R-A-K-E, for lunch. How was your day? I hope you've had lunch already. It isn't even 11:30 yet, Cecilia. I've been doing some washing and changing the bed. Okay, that's good. You're getting a lot done already. I'm just trying to survive the workday. Nice to hear from you. How's the weather in Durham today? Wet. I'll have to hang the washing up in the spare room. Okay, please do. I will wait for you. It's in the washing machine, still washing. Okay, that's good. Oh, yes. It's awesome, Cecilia. Yes, it is. How often do you usually do laundry? Oh, God. Whenever I have a full load, how often do you do laundry? Same here. I try to do a full load whenever possible. I'd say I do laundry every 7 to 10 days, depending on how active I have been. I guess you don't work on weekends. Are you enjoying a quiet day at home? I'm sure I already told you I work Monday to Friday. Yes, it's going to be a quiet day. I was going to go for a walk with some friends this afternoon, but we've cancelled it in case it carries on raining. If it's dry tomorrow, we might go tomorrow morning instead. Ah, okay, so a relaxing day at home it is then. Hope the weather improves for your walk tomorrow. So do I. Will you be working all day today? Yes, I will. That's the plan. Does everyone on the site work 6 days a week? Sunday, usually a relaxing day, right? If you're not heading to church, maybe the walk will be a great way to enjoy the day instead. I don't work on Sunday. It's my relaxing day. Yes, Cecilia, you need a day off. No, definitely not, he said. Not everyone works 6 days a week, but as the boss, I like to set the example and keep things running smoothly, even on weekends. Right, Sunday is the best day to relax. Are you a Christian? Do you believe in God? No, and no. Okay, I'm a Christian, and I believe in God, said our man, thus giving away the fact that he's not Chinese. He's Nigerian, and we really have to get this guy on a call later in the scam. What do you believe in, if you don't mind me asking? Are you spiritual at all? Or do you consider yourself more of a skeptic? Do you have any personal values or principles that guide your life? I'm not a skeptic, she said. I don't believe in God. That's good to know. Oh, yes, it is. What do you think about the concept of faith? Everyone's welcome to their own path in life. What do you think about religions discriminating against each other? I agree with you. That's good to know. That doesn't answer my question. I think it's unfortunate and harmful when religions discriminate against each other. Everyone deserves respect and understanding, regardless of their beliefs. Okay, she said, that does. We cross-posted. Because he answered the question while she was telling him that he hadn't. That's okay. It happens. Cross-posting just means we're both engaged in the conversation and could be a funny coincidence. Please permit me to ask you this question. Are you single or married? I'm sure I've told you I'm widowed with a son who lives in Australia. What? She said, because I'd typed divorced, thinking I was playing Persephone, who was also talking to someone at the same time. I had to edit that. My phone's autocorrect is crazy sometimes. Yeah, I remembered. How long have you been a windowed? Autocorrect can be so frustrating, but also sometimes hilarious. You can say that again, because, she said, I can see right through that question. Wow! Really? Read what you typed, she said, disappointing all of who were hoping she was going to say yes, really. So she copied and underlined, how long have you been a windowed? Oh, sorry. Ha ha, said Celia. But this doesn't answer my question. Yes, it does. I can see right through it. Or do you want me to say, ever since I developed a pain in my shoulder? Remember the recent short. Or should I just say, a windowed what? A windowed door, a windowed wall? Ha ha! Oh dear! I meant to say widowed, not windowed. Autocorrect strikes again. One time, I was texting a friend to wish him a happy birthday. I typed happy birthday. I hope your day is as amazing as you are. But autocorrect had other plans. It changed amazing to annoying. I didn't catch the mistake until after I hit send. My friend was a bit confused, but we ended up having a good laugh about it. He joked that I was just keeping it real, and we spent the rest of the day teasing each other about autocorrect mishaps. What interests you? Not sure what you mean. Choral music? I sing in our local choir. What interests you? That's wonderful. Singing in a choir, ChatGPT informed him, can be such a rewarding experience, both musically and socially. Choral music has a way of bringing people together and creating a sense of community. Also, what's your favourite part about singing in the choir? Is it the thrill of performing, the camaraderie with fellow singers, or the joy of making beautiful music together? I enjoy reading books because I believe people express their feelings a lot more thoroughly through writing than any other way. I enjoy a lot of other things too, socialising, good food, sport, and lots more. In reply to him asking what was her favourite part about singing, she said, all of those things. That's amazing. It's great that you enjoy all aspects of singing in the choir. There's something special about coming together with others to create beautiful music. Do you have a favourite piece or composer that you have performed? My favourite composer is Dvorak, she said. I love his Stabat Mater. There are lots of pieces I love, short and long. We've sung so many over the years. Wow! That's amazing. Dvorak's Stabat Mater, ChatGPT informed him, because obviously it knows more than he does, is a beautiful and powerful work. Have you had a chance to perform any of Dvorak's other works with your choir? I'm curious to know if you have a favourite among his other compositions. What is it about Dvorak's music that resonates with you? Is there a particular aspect of his style or sound that speaks to you? Never mind, what's your favourite colour? Sorry, I was just making some lunch, she said because she hadn't answered him. We sang The Spectre's Bride a few years ago. That was lovely too. Ah, the really serious and important questions. Aqua Jelly Blue, what's yours? And I think it won't take you long to realise that this was where the team had a shift change and someone else took over. My favourite colour is blue and white. That's 2 colours, said Celia. Yes, it is. I love both. It would be lovely to actually talk to you after you've finished work. Yes, definitely. Can I call you when I've finished eating lunch? Sure, take your time. Enjoy your lunch, dear. She tried calling him, but of course he didn't answer. Oh dear, you aren't there. I'll go and make some tea. OK, I'm here. Take your time. Text me when you're done. OK, I'm back, she said, and tried calling him. Oh, don't you want to talk to me? And then our man realised that he wasn't his mate and couldn't answer her. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I'm unable to make a call at the moment due to some security restrictions. I'm looking forward to catching up with you soon. But for now, let's continue chatting here, please. You just remembered that, did you? What security restrictions? It's only an audio call. Could you please send me your most recent photo? He said, resorting to the usual list of scammer questions. My photo's on Facebook. Due to security restrictions, our cybersecurity unit tell us never to send photos to someone online we haven't met in person. I'm sure you know what happens to photos that fall into the wrong hands. Yes, I understand, but I'm not the wrong person. Also, you see me as a bad person. I didn't say you are, but you won't even talk to me. Why'd you say that? Because you just told me that you wouldn't. I called 3 times and you wouldn't answer, that's why. Why'd you think that I wouldn't talk to you? Because you just refused to answer 3 times, because you told me you wouldn't. I'm really sorry, Celia, but taking your call is a big risk for me. I work in a refinery, where obviously people don't walk around with their mobile phones taking calls, and he's still building it, there's no oil there. And my company has strict policies against taking personal calls on the job. If I get caught, I could lose my job. I know it sounds extreme, but I want to be honest with you. Yeah, right, pal. Let's stick to chatting here for now. I hope you understand. I'll call you when I get home from work this evening, said Celia. I'm sure, as the boss, you're on your phone talking to people all day, every day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can remember back to 1998, then you're going to enjoy the next bit. I suggest you lay in some snacks and eat them with caution. But to find out why I said that, you're going to have to listen to episode 2. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in James Cheng, episode 2, with snacks.